Hi, I'm Nancy Price, and I'm so happy to be able to talk to you for just a few minutes about the work that I do. I'm a life coach, and having studied and worked with psychology for decades and studied the metaphysical, I now have found that science can really help us to understand what we're doing with our thoughts. And if we can change our thinking, we can change our lives. It's really that very simple. Did you know that you have between 60 and 70,000 thoughts a day? Yeah, and most of those same thoughts are the same exact things that we think every day. In fact, you had those thoughts yesterday. It's very much like Bill Murray's movie, Groundhog Day. So, I want you to consider this. When you have a thought, it creates a behavior, and that behavior creates an experience. The experience gives you a feeling about yourself, and it creates a state of mind. So let's think. If we can change your thinking and change it from something that could be negative or something that certainly isn't helping you with your dreams or your goals, if we could change that thinking, change your consciousness to really begin to focus and understand the positive, amazing possibilities that we all have, if we can do that, then we can absolutely change our lives. There are tons and tons of studies that are being done right now about the power of our consciousness. There's a study that we have just gotten from Japan, for instance, and they broke people into 3 groups. One group, and this is all about creating hand strength. One group worked with balls and squeezed the balls for 15 minutes twice a day. The second group did nothing physically at all, but just increased the strength of their hands by thinking about their hands becoming stronger. And the third group did nothing at all. It might surprise you that the group that had the biggest increase of hand strength was the group that did it with their mind. So when we think about the way that we wake up in the morning and the way that we talk to ourselves when we look in the mirror, or we put on our dress or our suit, and we start the self-dialogue that tells us that we're fat or that we're unattractive or that this just isn't good, think about what you're doing. You're creating a belief system that's based on an attitude, based on a thought, which creates the experience that you may or may not want. So if we can change your thinking, if we can change it from looking at yourself in a self-deprecating way, and if we can think about you saying something fabulous, changing that inner dialogue into how powerful and amazing and healthy and how much you anticipate wealth and good relationships in your life, if we can change that thinking, then I promise you, we can change your life. Thank you.